They have once again rejected what happened on that night back in December when the country was so nearly brought back under military rule.
This victory was clear from the start.
We've just received the official final results in South Korea's snap presidential election. And as we've been reporting, the Liberal candidate Lee Jae-myung has won the presidency at the highest turnout for decades. The election was called after the previous president, Yoon Suk-yeol, was impeached for attempting to impose martial law.
This candidate campaigned on one very clear promise, that he was going to ensure martial law can never happen again. And it seems tonight that this is what South Koreans have decisively chosen, that they have once again rejected what happened on that night back in December when the country was so nearly brought back under military rule.
The celebrations started before the polls even closed. This victory was clear from the start. Lee pulled in people with all shades of politics.
Will its newest leader end the country's political turmoil? Lee once described himself as a South Korean version of Bernie Sanders. He's seen as a voice for the working class. Importantly, Lee led the charge to impeach his predecessor. Lee now ascends to the presidency after part of his childhood was spent in a factory making baseball gloves. Lee became a lawyer, then governor of South Korea's most populous province, and lost by 0.7% to Yoon in the latest presidential election back in 2022. Now that he's president, Lee has pledged more government investment to jumpstart South Korea's faltering economy, and he wants a less confrontational stance towards North Korea. And his challenges? Negotiating a trade deal with the U.S., and reassuring allies that what we saw during martial law will never happen again.
Before Lee can fix the country, he must first face urgent challenges abroad. There are existential negotiations to be had with President Trump, not just about tariffs, but South Korea's security. The US defends South Korea. There are thousands of troops stationed here, but Trump is reportedly considering removing some of them. Seoul is hoping to use these ships as a bargaining chip. US shipbuilding is in decline. Its naval fleet now pales in comparison to China's. And Korea is hoping to step in to build and repair America's warships.